Hydra Kaiju everyone! It's me, Kuji Ra or Kuji Tia. I got confused there for a second. Back at it again with more Final Fantasy 14. And today we're kind of just gonna get through these flying cabbage things and hopefully test the new TTS and sound alerts. Well, hopefully someone's going to test the sound alerts for me. Oh, forgot to do the Discord. Yay! There we go. Kamuxi of Litasalos would entrust you with a task. This one's asking dancing one for forgiveness. This one's having any troubles since walking one. Last one came to. I'm not reading this. This is gibberish. That side is necessary. But still tastes like ass. %90 of this one is just interacting with things. So let's just interact with things. And figure out what we're doing. Why bother doing that when I can run? I mean, I can chicken run. Chicken run, there we go. Ugh. It's been a weird day. A funny old day. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm a sleepy kaiju. It's also really, really warm in here. And not in a good way. It's just unpleasantly hot and sticky. I stuck to my chair before and it was legitimately very, very painful to try and pull myself off of it. I should have bought a cloth chair. Or a cloth-seated chair. Why is that not a thing? Why are cloth-seated chairs not a thing? What's the deal with that? What is indeed the deal with that? Oh wait, it's this guy, not that guy. I learned that new floating cabbages are alright, and that we should learn to live and let live, and to ebony and ivory come together in perfect harmony. Side by side. I don't. That's like all the words I know. I don't wanna. I don't wanna sing. I don't wanna stream. Well, I kind of want to stream. I'm mainly streaming because I promised myself that I would only play Final Fantasy XIV if I'm streaming. And I was really about to just play some Final Fantasy XIV. And I want to progress the story mode rather than just sort of simply, I don't know, potter around for an hour. A suspicious box. Egad. What is this, and what have we found? I honestly don't know. Okay, let's try the sound alert.
You drunk! It's disgusting!
Okay. Okay, there we go. Hopefully. Well, it says it's been captured. And I should be here. I definitely hear it. So as far as I could tell, that worked. I don't know why it's taking me this long to figure it out, but apparently you can separate things into its own sort of like OBS channel. And that's what I should have been doing with TTS and the sound alerts for ever. But I didn't. So there we go. Anyway, they're fixed now, hopefully. I will have to wait for someone to actually tell me. No one is here, no one's listening. If you are lurking, don't feel obligated to come out. It's okay, you hide up in the rafters or down in the cupboards. A boring weevil. I'd rather have a exciting weevil. Yeah. Okay, the cabbage spoke with the cabbage and then it wandered off back to wherever it domiciled. I've got to stop using words. Just any words. I've got to stop talking. I'm officially becoming a mute streamer. Starting now. That doesn't count. That doesn't count towards me talking. That's this also doesn't count towards me talking. This is me informing you. This is like a fire alarm. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's the good stuff right there. A jumping digger. At least it's not a hard R. Oh, it's a jigger? Jigger. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce it? No, I don't feel comfortable either way. A swollen jigger. A jumping jigger. Jumping, look out, there's a jumping jigger on the loose. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be a mute streamer. Okay, going back to mute streaming now. Excuse me. I could do with some snackies for this. Why am I still doing this? I was trying to leave the silence as like an awkward comedy bit, but then it just kind of became real. I was just relaxing, playing the game. Whoever wants to, nobody wants to watch a person relax. They want to see them on edge and in a constant state of stress. That's what's enjoyable nowadays. So what else is anxiety? Okay. Back in a second. I'm back. Not that it really matters. Does it matter? I guess it matters. Elder one is ooh. Mm-hmm. So hey, that person's a dancer. What are they doing here? One free return coming up. So, we go speak to some loser at the other nest. At least it's not choppy. It's running nice and smoothly. Well, I suppose we are past peak time by well over 2 to 3 hours, I think. So. They really just have you run around. Go over here. Speak to this guy for 30 seconds. And move on. Speak with Boscaroon at Boscaroon Brothers. Oh, quarry mill, okay. At least that's somewhere new. So let's keep going. In life, you just have to keep going. Swimming like a salmon upstream. At least we definitely seem to be moving a lot faster. Oh boy, I can't wait to take this baby out on the open road when we can finally fly. Oh, look at me. I'm One-Eye Willie. They call me Willie because I don't know why they call me Willie. People just call me that. I wish they wouldn't call me it. My name's Boscaroon. Oh, hi Zal. Thank you for the Kaichu. Try the TTS and the sound alerts. I think sound alerts should be installed now. The extension should be. And that's if you want to give me 100 bits.
Play return to my chambers.
Okay, did you hear that? You did hear it. Okay, great. Great. It's working. It's working. I heard it too. So I know how. I managed to set it up correctly. Hooray. How are you today, Zal? Are you feeling better? You weren't feeling well on Saturday. It's hot? Or is this one of your famous double entendres? Ooh. Now I get a sex mask. Is that actually better? Yes, it is. It is actually better. Okay. Sex mask, here I come. It's about 33 degrees. I don't think it's been very hot in England recently, but it's not been that hot, obviously, because we're not near the Mediterranean like you are. But it's been very, very muggy, as we say, so the humidity has been real high, and oh boy, it's unpleasant. I keep meaning to go to the pool as well. Maybe I'll see about doing that tomorrow. Hawker's Alley. Schalzig. Ugh. Oh, ain't that cute? It hasn't loaded in the character data yet, but it's loaded in the carbuncle. So it just looks as though he's running around by himself. How cute. There's Bane Shang. Ah, give me 50 worms and I'll suck your dick. I think I'm going the right way. I could just use the crystals, but what's the fun in that? Oh, look at that. I mean, I actually ended up in the right place. Ooh, and I kicked the mic. Whoa, hubba hubba. Hello, Dolly. What armor is that? That is hempen camis. Oh, is that just the... Yeah, it's the Vieira armor. Ooh. Smells fishy in here. Probably Siggy. Hello. You'll be able to tell me. Can you see anything to do with sound alerts now? I've set up TTS correctly, so now you can hear it, I can hear it. We can all hear TTS. Sound alerts. That takes money though to prove that it's actually working. But how are you? How are you today? I'm not trying very hard to be entertaining today. I just kind of need a day of I don't know. You just got out of the shower. 100 bits. That's a spicy meatball. I heard it. I heard the fart. I heard the funny fart noise. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Ah, I got a big glass of something.
テスト I heard it too.
Yay! Great, everything's working. I've correctly set things up for once. Well, thank you for the 100 bits. I think that's money, isn't it? So what are we doing up to? Hooray. Now people can use funny fart noise, people can use the hentai sound, people can use the specific website that's related to hubs. You can use I honestly forgot which ones I set up. I was like, which ones are probably most likely to get used? And aren't just like clips from The Simpsons. We want to go. I set up mine for free, only a few for bits. I am probably going to change them to being free, to be honest. But then again, some of them are like, I don't know. I kind of have myself at an impasse. I don't want to be constantly being spammed with noises. That's the thing. I was kind of like, I don't really want sound effects going off every 5 seconds. If people are like, oh, I'm going to be in gremlin mode today. And then I'm really not in the mood that day. So I was just like, I guess maybe if I leave them as paid ones, they'll... you know what? No, that's not even true. I didn't even know how to turn it off. I was just like, fine. Fine. People probably set them up for free. And I'm not willing at this point in time to figure out how to do that. That's the true story. I'm trying to not come up with bullshit, like off the top of my head. Which I am prone to do all the fucking time. So... Oh, am I supposed to be... You can set them up with a cooldown. At the same time, I'm sort of like, would I want them to be on cooldown? Like, I just said I don't want people to spam them, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to limit people to what they can or can't do. Well, the important thing is that they're working. I set them up and they are functioning correctly. That's what it's about. I'm about to die. I'm gonna die. This is how a fucking cat boy dies. Watch as he's torn limb from limb. From eyeballs to taint. Oh, managed to survive. Okay. One of these definitely has like healing buffs on it, but I don't remember which. These guys weren't doing anything to me, and I just started attacking them. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Get fucked. But yeah, there we go. I'm quite pleased that I managed to set that up first time. And just like, I figured out how to control them. Because my instinct would just be like, oh, it needs to be on desktop audio. But then, guess what? OBS already thought of that. You can just control it via the audio sliders. What weapon is this? What level is it? Level 21. Okay, that's... Coffer isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Level 21 weapon coffer. Ooh. Ooh. We get some gauntlets that don't necessarily look like ass for once. Deliver the Kirkin firewater to Buscaroon at Buscaroon's trappers. What am I gonna do tomorrow? I'm going to tidy up. It sounds like a stupid thing, but I really need to do it. Living in my own kaiju filth right now. And it is depressing me. Need to cut off all the model kit shit. Put it somewhere. I might make it an early night tonight. I am just like completely flat out fucking exhausted. Alright. we'll see if tomorrow brings any specific information about the secret project. I'm not expecting it to, but I get a slight update as to what to expect next. But then it might be a case of just waiting things out. But yeah, the secret project, if things have gone ahead to the extent that I think, then it might just be a case of waiting things out. And waiting to hear back. That could take another week. Also, whilst all the paperwork gets sorted out. We are literally just murdering people who aren't attacking me. What are you doing tomorrow, Siggy? When do you start your masters, by the way? Still waiting for the results. Ooh, anticipatory. So yeah, on another note, I have a reason to send you the Space Marines other than just like giving them to you, because I know you were like, oh, don't send them to me, for whatever reason. I forget what the exact reason was, but like you don't have to, it's something along those lines. I've got a plan for them. Okay, here I'll explain to you like at a slightly later date, maybe sometime this week, tomorrow. But like, just hear me out. Because I want to try something. I want to try something real crazy. I assume it's already been done. But I think it could be fun. Don't you ooh-woo at me. Yeah, I've got an idea for it. For them. Oh yeah, so when you receive them, do you think you will do you still want to do Space Wolves? That's another thing. Because there's a lot of different Space Marines chapters. Some of them more interesting than the others. I mean, the ones in the box are Ultramarines. That probably wouldn't be too difficult to like convert them. Just, well, painting them would just be fairly easy. Depends on what sort of generic Space Marines, because they don't... I mean, I think you'd like Salamanders. The Salamanders chapter is are like the actual good guys in Warhammer 40k. Like, out of all the Space Marines, you're safest with a Salamander. Don't go near the Blood Angels. They'll literally drink your blood. 13th chapter, maybe? 13th chapter is basically just Ghost Rider, though. Imperial Fists are one. They're like they're the Emperor's favorite. They get yellow as their color. I mean, strictly speaking, Siggy, there is a blue and green Space Marine chapter. They're just not regular Space Marines. They're Chaos Space Marines. They're the Word Bearers. And they love... Actually, they're a traitor legion, so you could get away with painting regular Space Marines as Word Bearers if you wanted to use your colors. Where? Oh, where? There it is. Brigands. Let's get him. Get him. Kill him. You could do something like Death Guard Loyalists, which would be white and gold, I think, is that colors. Loyalist chapters are interesting. They're basically the people who turned away from the Space Marines to become Chaos Space Marines, but then some people decided not to become Chaos Space Marines. Those are fun. You can't... I mean, let's see, what else is there? There's so many chapters. There's like over 100 chapters, I think, minimum. Something like that. Dark Angels, the Death Watch, not to be confused with the Death Guard. The Death Watch are actually the Xenos Hunters, so they fight the Tyranids, mostly. And other aliens. Aliens. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to be had. I guess it kind of depends on what you like the idea of with a... See, Gladiator, Myrmidon, Lancer, Paladin, Warrior, Dragoon. Okay. Yay, we got some leather pants. Conceptually, what do you like the look of? Or what do you like the idea of if you were a Space Marine? That's the question you should be asking yourself. You could be a lizard man, you could be a wolf man, you could be a yellow man, or a blue man, or a red man, a racist stereotype man, which some of the Space Marine lore is a little wacky. Speak with Laurentis. Where are you, Laurentis? You want to be a Chad? Hmm. Who's the most Chad? I mean, personally, if you ask me, the most Chad Space Marine chapter would be something like the Salamanders, because they are the legitimate defenders of humanity. They are Space Marines that have a genuine love for humans. Because the idea with a lot of the Space Marine chapters is that, roughly, is that like they're kind of past the point of caring about humanity. They care about the Emperor. They're not that bothered about saving humanity as a whole. They see it as basically an extension of the Empire. And only a few of the chapters actually give a damn about humans. Salamanders being the main one. Ultramarines, they are just the actual, we live or die for the Emperor. That's about it. At least that's what I know of the Ultramarines. You could say that pretty much about every Space Marine chapter, though. This guy, we're going to come meet this guy later on. But, yeah. I think the most Chad one is the Salamanders. With their black skin. There seems to be some contention about whether they have a skin that is carbonized from their homeworld, because each of the Space Marine chapters has a homeworld, and that kind of like reflects on sort of their biology a little bit. So this guy has been selling out. No, he's been supplying the Empire. Now he's gonna try and murder me. Real cool, Dave. Oh, I don't remember him shouting erase. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, they're described as having black skin, so there is some debate whether that is meant to be black from the carbon heavy sort of like planet in which they live. So their skin has turned black from the exposure to the carbon, I suppose. Or that they are genetically like black skin, so as in don't know really what the correct way of saying it would be, but black as in sort of like, you know, the social term, I guess, if that's accurate. A black man. I don't know which of the definitely not the, I don't know which of the, whether the word I'm thinking of is even like allowable on Twitch, even though it's Was it accurate? Is it accurate? I don't want to push it and try and get banned. I know that Clive Barker really loves to use it in his writings. Because I've been listening to Clive Barker's stuff a lot lately. And he really loves the I guess it was the correct word at the time for a very long period of time. If Sonny was here, he'd give me the pass. But he's not here. Unless he is, hiding somewhere in the shadows. Sonny, answer me. Do I have the pass? Oh no, I sold rations to the Empire and now I regret it. I was an asshole. I guess I'll walk off now. Goodbye, everybody. Report to Busty Rune. You can tell that the cider's kind of like kicking in. Good thing I had a big bready dinner. Rapito. Is that... Oh, it's 1,000 Moors of Totorok. There we go. Okay. Do I want to do this one? It does net me some actual cool scale armor for once. And I'll actually look good now, finally. See, iron headgear, iron scale mail, iron scale fingers, goat skin breeches, and brand new boots. Just need to get rid of that disgusting serpent. Okay, so we're going to do a dungeon. Or rather, we'll do a dungeon next time. I'm kind of like getting to that point of like, my eyes want to shut. It's Papalimo and Ida, hooray! They're gonna tell us about some bullshit. This whole game's bullshit. I love it though. It'll be interesting to see. I really want to get Eorzea Encyclopedia. Or Encyclopedia Eorzea, which is the sort of like all the canon. Everything that's canon is compiled into one book. And it's one of those funny situations where it is already sort of out of date. Even though I think it was released only last year. Might have been released a little bit before that. But it compiles a lot of the existing lore, a lot of the sort of side quest lore, character data, etc. into a single bound volume. And I kind of am very interested to see sort of like the comparison that we can make between the game when it was not first came out, but sort of like was starting to make it big, and so obviously they produced it in this book in order to get people up to speed. 1,000 Moors of Totorak are now accessible. Totorak, 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 Totorak. I've never done the NPC ones. Probably because I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see what... Oh, it's only going to be 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. We'll see how long it takes. In the meantime, let's discuss politics. I think taxes are too high. What do you think? Rebuttal. Siggy, explain why taxes are not high enough. Or explain why pineapple should be on every pizza, regardless of what else is on the pizza. At the beta, I'm going to try and get these on. Come on, get in there. I think I need to tuck these things up before trying to put them on. Yeah, they are really tight and they kind of stick together. Almost there. Almost there. Yay. Can you tell what it is I've put on? You slide it over a certain part of your anatomy, a certain long thing part of your anatomy, and it gives you an added layer of support in those, you know, those wet places. Okay, have you guessed what it is? Ah, shit. That's right, they're swimming gloves. For swimming in the pool. These are webbed fingers. Shit, that was the wrong one. There we go. Why do I keep doing that? Well, I think I got the wrong size. These ones are quite tight and have a issue with cutting off the circulation. A little bit too much. 1,000 Moors of Todorak. Okay, there we go. We are going in. We are going to get some cool fucking armor out of this. Ooh. All ladies. And we're just charging blindly through, apparently. Okay. Not gonna deal with mobs in any one particular group. Okay, fine. I guess we'll do it this way. Oh, itchy nose. Something that really pissed me off the other day was I was watching the latest series of The Simpsons, and the amount of screen time they give to fucking Ralph Wiggum in some of those episodes is infuriating. This bit character that they basically dropped down to the level of special fucking retard. Like, I really don't like using that word that much, but Jesus, they really did just like they recast the entire all people of color in that show, but the one kid whose special needs is darling, apparently. No changes needed to that. Oh my god, they don't realize the gross insult it is to people. It really is just a hackney stereotype at best. Now he's like psychic and has magic powers. It's infuriating. It's genuinely infuriating. Like Homer dies and goes to hell, and then Ralph knows about it? What the fuck is that? Ralph has the ability to make interdimensional portals. I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, that boy is not right. Oh, Peggy. Propane got into my urethra, and now I ain't right. Oh. Peggy. Oh. You fell out of a plane, Peggy. You're supposed to be dead. Why is he turning into, like, Jimmy Stewart? Peggy, you can't fall out of the thing. That's not Jimmy Stewart. That's fucking Dom Nuts, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know who I am. I've just absorbed media over millennia in order to become this sort of homogeneous garbage can of media quips. Somebody help me, please. Send pussy to a fake address. I almost literally started quoting my fucking address this time. Oh. Ooh. Oh my god. Ugh, what is this? What is this thing? Oh, it's the pillow. It's the pillow behind me. Come with me and we'll have some fun. We're too fast, we find Naruto run. Somebody please tell Tom DeLong. I'm legitimately just like my brain is dissolving at this point. We're gonna get the scale armor, we're gonna be sexy, we're gonna look good, and feel good, and be desirable. Then we're gonna I don't know. What loot is this? Pass. Ooh, that is much better. Ooh, I got Brigand's Breeches. So there we go. I have no fucking clue where we are. I thought I said Elon's tusk there for a second. I was like, what the? Oh, that's a weird one. Get on with it. Just give us the end boss so I can get me sexy armor. The actual good looking armor for once. Instead of dirty old man's rags and broken shoe attached to a stick. Oh, here we go. It's the end boss now. Just in time. Just as I'm losing my patience. Ah, look at me. I'm La Habrea. I'm a smelly bastard. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am La Habrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God.
What could it be?
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absurd.
Who could it be?
It is a
What
tale
could
to
it be?
tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
I'm going to summon a big stinky scorpion.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
This whole thing gets a little confusing later on. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. We're gonna get some sexy armor, and then we're gonna piss off. Yay! Let's get out of here. Not another cutscene. Ah, okay, itchy. Hinkthil, there we go. That's all she's gonna say. Oh, my ass. Nero, you bastard! Come out and fight me like a man! So, I'm about to fall asleep. Alright, just let me out the dungeon, please. Okay, out the dungeon, I think. Gimme that armor. Come on. There he is, you bastard. Give me what's mine. Oh, I got the Nighthawk visor. Okay. The whole look is pretty nice, so there we go. It's done. We survived Final Fantasy 14. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for more Final Fantasy, where we'll do a slightly more focused stream. And have a great one. Bye, Kaiju.